Good morning, Corona. I'm Mrs. Rosen.
And I'm Mr. Taylor. And this is cdstv.
Yeah, I don't know if you're supposed to do that, buddy.
Oh, it totally works, dude. Ever since I got the hammer, no kids are on their phones anymore.
No. You can't destroy the phones.
Well, why not, man? It's so effective.
Because it's their... Wait, where did you get a hammer? I thought we locked you away from those kinds of things.
You'd be surprised how loose all the locks are. That's where I get all my snacks, man.
All your snacks? What are you eating? Wait, is that cheese?
Guys, have you seen cdstv today?
No, every time they put that stuff on, I take a nap underneath my desk.
cdstv? I can't even work my laptop.
They're making mockery out of us. It's a hit job, I'm telling you.
Yeah, so?
So, the kids don't respect us. We gotta show them we can be cool.
I mean, we could totally do a better job than them, right, guys?
I mean, yeah, we could totally do it. How hard could it be?
So, we take back the power. We show them not to dissent.
Okay, no, I wouldn't go that far, buddy. But I got the best idea. We can make the best cdstv these kids have ever seen.
Seniors, here's a great scholarship you don't want to miss. The Wood Foundation Scholarship is due March 3rd to Ms. Milovich. This is a generous, renewable scholarship funded to Tempe Union High School District students. Come into the guidance office with any questions. Locate the application on the scholarship webpage. Apply now. This is a great scholarship.
An admission representative will be available in the guidance conference room from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Tuesday, February 7th. Come in and visit to find out about admission, scholarships, and more.
Hey guys, Hero is selling Valentine's Day grams. They are $2. Presale starts February 6th through 8th, and they'll be delivered on February 13th. Contact a Hero rep or go to room C113. Don't miss out.
Boys soccer advanced to the second round of state playoffs, and they'll be playing Tolleson High School on Saturday at 2 p.m. right here at home. We need everyone out there cheering them on. And now, for some deep thoughts from one of our wisest teachers.
Deep Thoughts with Nick Taylor.
Art is how we decorate space. Music is how we decorate time. If you lie on the ground, the world is like your backpack. If twins catch mono, do they get stereo? I bet attractive people think the world's a lot more polite than it really is. If cucumbers are 90% water and we are 70% water, we're basically cucumbers with anxiety.
This has been Deep Thoughts with Nick Taylor.
Our Lady Aztec soccer players also advanced to the second round of playoffs with their win over Highland on Wednesday and will take on Hamilton on Saturday at 2 p.m. at Hamilton. Good luck, ladies.
The Be the Change Club will be selling candy grams next week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for 50 cents each, to be delivered on Valentine's Day. Make sure you look for the table outside the lunchroom next week. We're also having a fantastic Spirit Week coming up the week of Valentine's, so start looking for the flyers next week.
Our wrestling team will be competing at sectionals all day Saturday at Chandler High School. The matches begin at 9 a.m.
Now here is a 90-second lesson with Mr. Forbes.
Good morning, Corona. Mr. Forbes here, and I'm about to fill your brain with learning things. You heard me. Welcome back to 90-second lessons. So today's lesson comes with a story that has a light seasoning of irony. It involves a Norwegian toy maker, an Australian doctor, and a 140-year-old French woman with an unusually kind face. Together, their efforts save millions of lives every single year. Let's start the clock. The year's 1958. Australian Dr. Peter Safar was inventing the basics of CPR and was in need of something for people training to practice on without hurting others. So he contacted Asmund Lerdahl, a toy maker in Norway, to help come up with a way. After a lot of debate and design, he came up with this, the famous CPR dummy, Recessa Ann. So right away, it was obvious that the face needed to be someone who everyone could feel safe with doing mouth-to-mouth, and it had to be someone people would want to save. So Lerdahl had an interesting solution from an unusual source. So our story begins in the late 1880s. There was an unknown woman whose body was found in the Seine River in Paris. It is believed she committed suicide in the river and drowned. Her body was displayed in a store window in hopes that a relative or a friend could recognize her and identify her, but with no avail. She has come to be known as l'Inconnue de la Seine, or the Unknown Woman of the Seine. Her beauty was not unlike Mona Lisa's. It was expressive and intriguing. Back in the 18th and 19th centuries, and even up to part of the 20th, people practiced a ritual called a death mask. It was a way of preserving the face of a person exactly as it looked at the moment of death. I know, creepy, right? There are many famous death mask replicas you can still buy today for anywhere between $40 to $120. Faces like Cromwell, Napoleon, Beethoven, Washington, Lincoln, Lenin, and other famous people we know by one name. It was a way of mourning and remembering the dead better than a photograph. Her death mask became one of the most famous death masks in history. It was shared in dozens of literary references, and stories were written about the mysterious beauty. So, about 80 years later, Dr. Safar and Asmund Lerdahl found no face more appropriate than the sad face of a drowning victim. Today, according to the American Heart Association, CPR saves about 92,000 lives every single year globally. I know that the creators of Recessa Ann and the CPR method would be proud, but I wonder what she would think if she knew that her death would lead to so many millions of lives being saved, and that everyone learned how to do it by kissing a doll with her likeness. That wraps things up for me. You know, due to our subject matter, I feel it necessary to mention to you that you can get some training in CPR and how to administer CPR through the American Heart Association. In fact, there are 2 classes available this Sunday from 8 to 11 and from 11 to 5, only 4 miles away from Corona. Check it out at the American Heart Association's website, because you never know, you could save a life. Thank you for watching. This is Mr. Forbes. Have a great Friday, everybody.
It's Mr. Heiser's daily shenanigans. You better be nice or else he'll get mad again. It's Mr. Heiser, he's the best in town. He's the greatest math teacher that we have around.
Yes.
So we gonna learn anything today, or just?
Right.
It's good.
It's good. Now let's say you're this guy. Now let's say you're this guy and you're driving to the supermarket and you want to buy fruit at $2.95 per pound. And you go the shortest route and you drive through a school zone at 40 miles an hour. What do you know? In the rearview mirror, and you hear, whoop whoop! It's the sound of the police. Hey, what's your name?
Evan.
Kevin, you're my police officer today. Come on up. All around the cobbler's bench, the monkey chases the weasel. The weasel thought it was all in fun. Pop!
Stop! Stop! I've had enough! It's not helping!
It's not helping you because you're not singing along.
It's because you're teaching us calculus with nursery rhymes.
You just have to give it a try. The quadratic formula is negative b
Plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac.
Good luck to boys and girls basketball with their games against Mountain Point this Friday. The girls will be playing at home and it's senior night. The boys play at Mountain Point.
Well, Corona, that is all for today. I'm Miss Rosen.
And I'm Mr. Taylor. And this was CDS TV.
All right, I think we're good. Bye. Seatbelts.
Make sure best friend starts delivering.
Seatbelts.
Who got up?
I don't know.
Hoping on the road got me 10 feet off the ground. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, the shadows searching in the night.
Don't stop believing. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on to that feeling. Street lights, people.
Stop.
There wasn't a stop sign.
Yeah, there wasn't a stop sign, Mom. You didn't even look if there was a car.
Yes, I did.
Be the coat. Yeah, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. Listen, me go bullet. Nexus from Texas. What's Nexus? I'm a mosquito. You gonna guess me? Guess me. Tell me that you need me.
Not so fast over that speed hump.
Away. Tell me that you're sorry. Didn't think I'd turn around and say, hey.
What's the issue, dear?
Why are you holding back from such a man?
Woo! Grumpy way he walks.
Or the grumpy way he talks.
Or the pear-shaped square-shaped weirdness on his feet. As if we know he washes well, he always ends up sort of smelly. Fellow who's as sensitive and sweet.
Gucci down to the side like I'm Biggie Papa, baby. Keep your girl head in my Tommy boxes. Ain't really though, she a city though. Cause you know the freaking song getting blue though. So you ain't got there from a Toby though. I'm getting off and Cheerios.
Say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo, say Geronimo. You
My name is
no. My sign is no. My number is no. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. No, no, no. My name is no. My sign is no. My number is no. You need to let it go. You need to let it go. You need to let it go.